Ryan, your first 100 in Quebec was a bit workmanlike, to say the best, but this one was a lot more freer. Did you feel that? Did you feel that you were a lot more comfortable throughout the day?
Yeah, definitely as the game or as the day progressed. Thought it was quite tight up front, but I think the wicket was pretty good. It still is pretty good. So naturally, I like to think I score quite quickly. So once I felt like I could take one or two dismissals out, I felt like I could expand naturally as the game would allow, and didn't really have to look for too much. I think it just kind of happened.
Rick, just talk us through that knock. I mean, do you want to do you prefer opening batting? Not at all.
No, I don't know. Shooks had a chat with me yesterday in the nets just before, and he just said he wouldn't put me in a position that he didn't think I could do. But it's kind of just to the stage where I said to him, I just want to bat. It doesn't matter where. I just want to bat and get stuck in. I feel I've trained a lot against the new ball. I've fronted up a lot with the new ball for the Lions. So, it's just a normal thing. But mentally, I think it's probably the biggest challenge because days like today are very few and far between. I think especially opening the batting. So, yeah, like I said to him, I just want to bat. It doesn't matter where. I just want to play in this team and I want to bat and score test runs.
Well then, Brian, it's the stuff
Thanks, Lloyd.
of dreams, really. And, just on an emotional level, you come off the field after batting all day, you're straight into interviews with TV. Now you're here. Just, I don't know if it's had time to sink in yet, but, what's kind of going through your mind right now in terms of what you feel?
The last 100 was relief. I think this one was a bit more enjoyment. I had fun out there today because I played the game. I wanted to play the game. I was super chuffed. My mom and her sister, my aunt, were down here. They came down yesterday. So she's a nervous watcher. So for her to be here as well was quite special. Yeah, I kind of played the game I wanted to play. So I was, maybe it hasn't sunk in. It's not, I wouldn't say relief, but it's more excitement and, I'm bloody chuffed, to be honest. A New Year's Boxing Day, a New Year's test in Cape Town is, something that you dream of. So I'm really chuffed with that. It might sink in a little bit more later, but yeah, I'm just over the moon.
Brian, very well played. Temba's not here, so we're hoping that you could talk us through that celebration of his. I couldn't work out whether he was furiously happy or happily furious. What
God, I don't know what he was doing. He was so far away from me, though. So my toe was sore. I thought I had to get all the way back down there. But clearly this one meant a lot to him as well. Being from this part of the world as well, to like I say, to get a New Year's test on day 100 is something all of us dream of. So, yeah, clearly very special to him. I'm pretty sure his family and friends were all here as well. So, he played incredibly well. It was absolute joy to bat with. Very, very tough for him.
Ryan, congrats on the century today. Quick question, losing 3 wickets for 11 runs just before lunch. What was your mindset? What was the team's mindset at lunch?
I think we actually lost that session. I thought Ed and I did a good job up front, and then having those 3 quick wickets obviously gave them the session. But, we just knew the wicket was kind of playing well, and if we could just lock in with a partnership and just try, stretch the game out, it was always our way back in. I think first innings runs, especially on this wicket, is going to be very important. So we need to maximise as much as we can. And obviously really bring Kesh into the game because I anticipate quite a lot of turn as it goes on. So, yeah, Temba and I knew we just need to lock in, play straight, and he emphasised doing the basics for really, really long periods yesterday. And we both did that. Most of us did that. So it will probably be the same tomorrow, especially against the new ball, just to really try and maximise our first innings total.
Hi, Ryan. You went through quite a lot at the Lions with all the ankle business and not getting picked in Oz a couple of years ago. And I know it's your second one, but does it kind of shove all of that stuff down people's throats that you went through a few years ago, proof that you're here and you belong and you probably should have been here earlier?
That's long gone, Stu, in my opinion. I've made peace with that. Everything happens for a reason. I feel like I can play in international cricket. I feel like I have a lot more to give across all the formats. So I'm taking it in my stride. I'm just enjoying, being around all 3 formats at the moment. Trying to make it work as much as I can. There's always another opportunity around the corner. So, any remorse, anything that there was a few years ago is definitely gone. The team has changed, the environment's changed, everything's changed. So it would be foolish to hang on to such a thing like that. Yeah, like I said, I just want to bat. I just want to score runs across all 3 formats.
Ryan, well batted. We've seen that, guys who do necessarily quite well in one game don't always play the next game, someone like a Patron or a Corbin Bosch. I just want to kind of ask around what that mindset is like when you're not, maybe not sure is the wrong word, but obviously there's a large group of players and you're not guaranteed to play. Kind of how do you keep yourself motivated?
What Chooks always says, he picks the 11 base. He picks the 11 that he feels is the right team to win that test match. He said this has probably been the most challenging selection he's had to make, just because we have various guys playing incredibly well in different pockets and different phases of the game. Pato with 5, Boshi with 4 and 80. It's almost like you would think a no-brainer, but I think all of us have bought into it. It can be incredibly tough when you're on that other end, but again, it's a bigger picture. As players, we're also still trying to work out what that bigger picture is, and hopefully we can just slot in and fill the roles when they come up. But I think as a group and collectively, 16, whether you're playing or not, everyone knows that they have a role. Might not be this test match, might be the next, might be the last. But I think we're all striving towards the same thing. And I guess a great thing about this team is that it's been a similar bunch of players for now a period of time. And it's nothing, it's nothing personal or anything like that. It's just what he believes is the best 11 to win that test match and obviously that series.
Ryan, good evening and congratulations on your 100. Your Red Bull run-making feats here in Cape Town are quite eye-popping. What's behind the reason with your run-making love affair with the city?
I actually don't know. Next week I'm going to be swinging from the hip, so you don't know. But I don't know. I enjoy batting here. I think maybe suits my game. Very different to the Wanderers back at home, but it's just a place where, things seem to work. So I try to keep it simple out there. Maybe it just lends itself a little bit towards me. Like I said, I've always enjoyed playing cricket here. It's one of the most iconic grounds in the world, so it's a nice place to do well at.
Hi Ryan, well played. When you scored your previous 100, you spoke about putting the pull shot and the hook shot away. You took it on a lot more today. Just could you talk about your thinking around that? Did you feel a lot more comfortable at the crease compared to then?
Yeah, I think the PE wicket was a bit two-pace or variable bounce, and with that field, I always felt like it just had to stop or bounce a little bit more, and you bring all of those catches into the game. Where I felt this wicket was, especially on the shorter side, was pretty level-paced. So I always felt like I could be in control of it. I didn't have any that rose or that stayed a little bit down. So I let my instincts take over. I obviously just picked my area where I wanted to play it, but definitely felt a lot more comfortable taking the shot on this wicket.
Cool. We're going to go Keenan, and then we're going to look to Rat. We're going to take to here, and that'll be the last question, just because we do have Christian waiting as well.
Thanks. And then Ryan, you obviously play with Timber at the lines as well. Could you just talk about the partnership? You look like you complemented each other well. Right, left. He was good through the leg side. You were good through the offside. Could you just talk about the?
Yeah, we bat really well together. We don't talk a lot, in all honesty, but we just emphasize doing the basics for long periods of time. He's been playing incredibly well for a nice period of time as well. So, like I said, we just emphasize doing the right things for a long time. When his calf started to cramp, he told me I need to pull the old man through. So I kept trying to just remind him, just kept telling him just to keep doing the basics, looking straight and, looking after the ball as best as he can. So, to share the partnership out there, captain of South Africa, also captain of the Lions as well, is special for me, and I like to think also for him. And yeah, it was really, really, really cool.
So here to Rat.
Ryan, do you feel this as a service where you only have to bat once and really make it big tomorrow?
I never really know in Test cricket, in all honesty. I think we do have to try, bat as much as we can and get as much as we can. Because I feel it's very brittle and dry underneath, so I do anticipate quite a lot of turn as the game will go on, which obviously bring cash into it quite a lot. So first inning runs are always important in any Test match, so we're going to obviously try and maximise.